about you. You know, no, they've been thinking about you. You know, no. Yeah, you already know, bitch. And you already know, and you already don't give a fuck. That's what I'm getting already? Okay, y'all starting off strong. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like something is awkward because it's like, you know, but you're not trying to entertain something, so it's like you don't acknowledge it, or you don't directly say something about it. You don't directly confront something because you're like, man, I know what you're referring to, but no. This is like somebody trying to tell you, like, oh, guess who I have a crush on? And they're describing a person and they're like, oh, you know them very well. Like, let me stop you there. Exit stage left. That's the vibe I'm picking up on, okay? So apparently this is somebody that you don't care for. You don't want them thinking about you. You don't want to hear from them or certain. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I just said. You know what I'm picking up on? Somebody thinks that they got you in this spot where you think they're like super mysterious or something like this. They got like, I don't know, they're just super mysterious. That's funny. Excuse me. I feel like the reason why, whoever this is, the reason why you wouldn't want them to come back around or some shit, or the reason why you don't care is because they kept secrets from you before, or they're still keeping secrets from you now, and they don't think that you know about it. And that's why they're heavily like dwelling on something in their mind. They're constantly thinking about you because they're keeping a secret from you, and they want to tell you, but they don't want to tell you because they're trying to keep that shit a secret, and you already know. So you're like, all right, keep that shit then. Okay, bitch. Like, don't nobody want that recipe to your mom's peach cobbler, bitch. Okay, nobody at all. That's what I'm picking up on. That's crazy as hell. So you know they lying, they know they're lying, but they can't stop thinking about you, or they don't want to let you go. Divine masculine in reverse. Please say less. We already do this. It's really giving like insecure. And I feel like on top of that, they see somebody not being insecure, and it's like they want you to be insecure because they're insecure. Like they're trying to, I don't know what this is, but they don't want somebody to be a baddie for real. Like they're trying to stop you. They're trying to convince you not to be a baddie for real. Okay? Hell no. We got issues. That's funny as hell. Like this with divine masculine in reverse, it's really giving like emperor in reverse. Like very conceited, very controlling, very overpowering, you know what I'm saying? Might not even have their priorities straight. Like they could just be lurking around stalking you, but not saying shit to you about anything because they know they're keeping secrets and they know that you know or something. Like they can catch that vibe. Okay. I don't know what I was about to say. Yes, I did Taco Bell. Nah, let me be more specific. I wasn't getting Taco Bell. I was getting Diablo sauce. And I don't know why that's significant to you, but yeah. Open heart in reverse. Apology? Bro, please, chill. Chill. It's almost like they're just dwelling, like they're thinking so much about you because they want to come in and apologize, but they know, oh wait, hey, that says heart fog. What did I say? I said open heart in reverse. That's heart fog in reverse. My bad. Nonetheless, okay, they feel like they fucked up everything, and it's almost like they don't know whether they should just stay in silence and go out this way, or if they should really come forward and bring it all out and like lay something on the table. That's what I'm getting. All right. But at the same time, they got this like perspective of you that like the way they think that you think of them is like mysterious and like why? The terms that I'm getting tonight are really just not, I really don't care for them. Somebody is cringy. Somebody does cringy things. Somebody says cringy things. Somebody like they tell cringy jokes or some shit like this because it's just not it. Okay, but this person thinks that you think that they're basically like, I'm getting bad boy. Like that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like who says that, bro? Like I'm not calling anybody that, and I would never like no. But that's like that, bro. I'm getting like they're like, oh, they really think I'm a bad boy. But like why? Never mind. It's okay if that's how you like to describe yourself. Then that's what it is. But that's how somebody thinks that you think of them, and they think that you're attracted to this. They think that you're like, oh, they're so mysterious. They're such a bad boy. Oh my god, they love breaking the rules. Like what are you guys? Are you guys 12? No, you're not. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really sure why they have this perspective, but I guess let's get into it. It's like they finally, what I'm picking up on is somebody's trying to make a decision, right? They're coming down to where they're like, I want to make this move, but I gotta lay it out on the table. but I'm afraid they won't think of me in this manner no more. Somebody's like, they're not going to see me like that. They're not going to look at me like a bad boy anymore if I tell them this. Well, it's almost like they're trying to be vulnerable or something like this, and they're like, oh, well, men don't cry or something. I don't know. Some fuck shit, bitch. I don't really give a fuck, and I feel like neither do you. So, moving on. Literally, oh my god, bro. They're literally trying to tell somebody that they've been the ones causing some type of confusion or illusion in somebody's energy lately. They literally want to confess to fucking with somebody's energy or fucking with somebody's mind or fucking with somebody's like perception of something, how you see something, how you view it. They influenced your judgment, or they influenced how you see something. They tried to, at least, they tried to manipulate something the way you see it, the way you understand something, the way you know something. Somebody's trying to confess that right now, that they're the ones that's been manipulating some shit, but they literally can't stop thinking about you. Like, they want you, but they know that they gotta lay this shit out on the table. Yeah, this over. It's not, no, there's just no way, but that's just the tea, okay? So, there's just no way. It's like they can't believe what they did because of the chance that they lost. Because I'm telling you, there's no way. If this is you, there's no way this person's taking you back after you confess something, whatever you did. Whatever you've been doing. Because it's not a 1, 2, 3 time occurrence. This has been so many different times. I mean, you couldn't even count on 2 hands, bitch. I'm telling you, like, something has been continuous. It has been continuous manipulation and shit like this. Right? I'm also picking up on, like, a squatter. Like, a squatter. Or a squatted vehicle, too. Or a squat rack, or I don't know, anything that has to do with the word squat, I guess. Shit. Yeah, because you know what you know what I'm getting though? It's like somebody already knows. Like, I feel like somebody doesn't even care for a confession at this point. Because what they're trying to confess is that they've been the ones that's been, why do I feel like, collaborating against you? Like, they've been working with other people against you actively. In multiple different manners. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different ways that people can fuck with energy or fuck with you, you know what I'm saying, in your physical reality and spiritually and shit like this, energetically. So it's like, there really is no limit. And that's why there's no, like, there's no amount of apology that's going to make this okay. There's no amount of apologizing or forgiveness, really, that's going to even out the score. Honestly, if I'm being real with you, it's never about revenge. It's never about getting even. But I'm just saying, whatever this is, there's no, you just can't. Like, there's just some things that you can't come back from, okay? And I'm getting that this is one of them cases. Because something is so long and drawn out. Something has been, I mean, like, the scheme of a time. I don't know. I was going to say of the century, but I ain't got time to be that extra right now. But, yeah, somebody's been just working against you, basically, with multiple individuals, like, at different times in your life is what I'm getting. And in different ways. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things in your life that went wrong, or there's like a few major events, like traumatic events that took place that they played a part in, but maybe you're not aware that they actually had a part in these few major event things, these traumatic events is what I'm getting. I'm getting, honestly, the only reason why they want to confess now is because you're not buying something no more. Alright, so you could have recently, hear me out, okay? You could have recently reconnected with somebody on any type of level. You could have started working with somebody. You could have started running into somebody that comes into your job regularly. You could have started running into somebody at your favorite coffee shop that you go to every day, at the gym, at the store, at the wherever. Like, you could have done anything, ran into anybody, okay? At this point, it's not even just romantic. It's just there. And the way y'all reconnected is not the same way, and they can feel it. They can tell that you're not taking a bait. That's basically what I'm getting. They can tell that you're not taking a bait. They can tell that you have leveled up, or that you're not allowing something to cross a boundary, even though they're pushing the boundary. Okay, so they know that now the only thing they can do is to come clean about something to try to renew their chances of something. But I'm just getting that somebody's just not allowing that to happen, or they know that somebody's not going to allow this to happen. And I'm getting, like, it's basically you. You're not allowing this to happen. Like, you are holding strong to your boundaries, or you're not going to be bending something for this person anymore. Maybe this person is somebody that you were on and off with, like, fucking with, basically friends with benefits or something like this. Okay, and they keep bringing up about how y'all used to do this, and y'all used to do that, and y'all used to fuck every time y'all chilled, and y'all used to da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da, and it's just like, okay, we get it. We get it. Yeah, friendships grow, friendships change. We don't always gotta be fucking all the time, bitch. Like, damn. That's what I'm picking up on. Somebody's just like, bro, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to fuck a lot when we was younger, when we was kids, per se. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this person won't let go of the boundary that you're upholding, basically. Oh my god. So basically, they're just horny. This is all over because you won't let them get with you? Okay. Because I'm getting that if you were to have let them cross that boundary or take things that far, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but I'm just getting like, you're not letting them in like you used to. If this is like not sexual or whatever the fuck, it's like you're not talking to them, you're not giving them information, you're not opening up to them like the way y'all used to when y'all used to connect or some shit like this. But heavily on the lust, because that's really what I'm getting. So they're like, damn, now I gotta like come clean because they're not taking what I'm putting out. And they really don't have nothing to give, so the only thing they can give is the truth in hopes that it's gonna like renew or rejoice the energy. And that's what I'm getting. They know that the truth is gonna piss you off. They know that the truth is going to it's gonna rub you the wrong way or something like this once everything is on the table, if they put everything on the table, that is. But they can see that where you guys are at now is at a standstill. They're not making any progress with the moves that they're making now, so they're hoping to put everything out there to try to wipe something clean, okay? That's what I'm getting. Muscles? I mean, no, not muscles. What is that? It's a clam. You know what I'm getting? Somebody has a, no. What am I getting? Somebody's neck is really long, or somebody's neck is really short, or somebody's neck is really skinny, or somebody's neck is really fat, okay? But whatever the case is, somebody's neck doesn't look proportional to their body or to their head or something like this is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like no neck or something like this, or like too much neck, or a fat neck, or a skinny neck. Like somebody has a long neck or a short, like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody's neck is somebody's neck nonetheless, but it's just something about somebody's neck. And something about video games. Somebody could play video games a lot. Or somebody's main, you know, you can pick your poison, you know what I'm saying? This person decides to just like play on the game for hours and hours, like day and night for real. Day and night. Okay. I'm getting, what? They can't grow up or something like this? Like they can't move up from this mentality that they had when y'all were younger or from prior. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got time, y'all got history or something like this in y'all's relationship, friendship, whatever this is, acquaintanceship is what I'm getting. And that's what recently reconnected. But the thing is somebody's mind, this person's mind or mentality is very immature. It's very unhealed. It's very closed off, actually, is what I'm getting. Because they don't actually even believe in something much deeper than what they've already experienced. That's what I'm getting, which isn't much. Because they don't have something deep to offer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they can only offer what they've got, which is not much, okay? And it's almost like they just can't get past that part. Like, I don't know. They just can't go deep. They have never gone deep. Nothing has ever been deep with them. They're stuck in that shallow mentality, okay? They're not able to spark or create something new, like, almost like fresh or healthy type relationships, acquaintances, friendships, anything, because of the mentality that they're stuck in. But again, when they came back around or when they ran into you again, you're not taking the bait this time. You know what I'm saying? They was never deep before, but they had a way of bypassing something. That's crazy, because that's what I'm getting. It's like y'all was best friends, y'all was friends with benefits, y'all used to be in a relationship, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. You would give them a pass or something like this. You would let them get away with something. And now it's almost like, they're like, okay, I admit, I'm not on the same level. I'm not where I should be. I should have done more work. I should have taken something more seriously. And now they're just like, okay, well, you can help me though. You can show me the way. You can guide me. I will listen or something like this. Like, bro, don't nobody got time to be your motherfucking babysitter, okay? Don't nobody got time to be your parent figure, okay? No, absolutely not. When it comes to raising grown-ass adults, it's a no. Because that's what it looks like that they're wanting, but it doesn't seem like they even have intentions, true intentions, to putting forth the effort to actually even grow. Okay, who cares? Maybe you are a teacher. Maybe you are a spiritual guide. Maybe you do offer something like this. They're not going to take it seriously either way. Maybe you are good at it. Maybe you do want to offer this. They're not going to take it seriously either way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like really the point of something is to get across that regardless of the confirmation that you do or don't have by the time that this person tries to come through and lay this shit on the table, is like you need to be confident in making the decision to walk away or reject or cut off something that maybe has been going on for a long time. And maybe unintentionally, I feel like something fades in and it fades out, and it's like natural. It's a natural process. So like you guys go through phases of talking and not talking. You guys go through phases of kicking it with each other, and then you go years without talking because one of y'all moves away, one of y'all gets a new job, one of y'all whatever. That's what I'm getting. But somebody has to really be have some strength or confidence behind the decisions that they're gonna make. And also, it's not even just that. It's really like the strength to keep your composure. The strength to maintain self-control. Because what I'm getting... is that whatever the confessions are that this person is, first of all, whoever this person is to you, they know a lot of things about you, and they know you really well. Alright, like, really well, is what I'm getting. That's just what I'm getting, alright? Whether you think they know you like that or not, they've been around you long enough to know how to pull certain strings, how to get what they want from you, how to sway your decisions, alright? They know how to get a certain reaction out of you. They know how to get a certain response out of you. The way that they're going to tell you something, or the way that they're going to drop this bomb, basically, because that's what this is like, in a way to make you emotionally lose control, but to where you crash out into them. They want you to fall into them. They're trying to get you to feel so like this isn't real life. Like, this can't be happening right now, to where you just crash out emotionally and fall into their arms. Now, that's crazy, bro, because this is so wild. They're a part of all this shit. They've been collaborating, working against you, manipulating everything, doing all this, that, and the third, all this time, on and off, whatever. Okay, they're stuck in this mentality. The only reason why they want to confess is because you're not taking the current bait that they've always used, right? And the way that they're trying to word whatever their confession is supposed to drive you into their arms. Okay. I mean, I really don't have nothing to say, because who says they're not allowed to be dumb? Like, who says they're not allowed to think like this? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is fair game. They can think however they want to think, but that's just fucking stupid. Like, what? Their confessions are that bad. We've already been over this, okay? But the way that they're trying to come off as is something to make you basically cry on their shoulder. Like, yeah, I was involved, but I'm coming clean about it, and nobody else came clean because they don't care like I do, so come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. You can cry on my shoulder about this betrayal that I helped take a little piece in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's weird. I don't know. That's just weird. So basically, it's going to take a lot for somebody to keep themselves, like, their composure and not lose it. Not only is it about this emotional breakdown, it's also about this crash out. Like, somebody could really do a lot of damage. Somebody might not know their own strength, okay, when it comes to getting angry. Also, somebody could not know how deep you really cut. Like, when you're angry or something like this, when you see red, it's like you don't know how cold you're actually being or something like this. Like, how heartless. That's not funny. I'm just saying I feel you, because, I mean, yeah. But also, what I'm also getting is like, why hold back that side, though? Why hold back the harshness? Why hold back the cold-heartedness? Why hold back the truth behind what it is because of their own actions? Like, why try to protect their feelings from feeling something, like the consequences to their own actions? That's not, it doesn't have to necessarily be your responsibility to make sure you tiptoe around their feelings while they're confessing to betraying you. So, for some of y'all, this is a sign to really, like, have the courage to stand up and speak out about it, no matter how harsh it seems. Some of y'all don't like hurting people's feelings. Some of y'all don't like being mean or rude, but that's just what it is. Sometimes it's like somebody's being encouraged to put that side of themselves in the front, basically. You've been too nice for this person this whole time. That's why they always thought you were still going to take the bait. That's why they think you was taking the bait now, or that's why they thought you would take the bait now. Yeah, because you know what I'm getting here? That's what it is, okay? Because somebody here, this person is like... hold on, let me get the word. Okay, because maybe in previous conversations, this person has expressed how they think that a certain role should be played. Okay, let me just say, because, okay, if this is a man, I'm getting it's like they expressed how they think a woman should play a role as their partner, how they should be submissive, how they should, you know, do what they say, be under their control, or like, you know what I'm saying, follow their direction, follow their lead or something like this. Like, this person could have expressed this and could have made someone feel like, oh, I'm not going to start no issues, so I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, whatever. And let them think that they've got the dominance, or let them think that you're, I don't know what the fuck that shit is about, but I'm just getting that this person has brought up who or how they think that gender roles should work, and they think that you won't step out of that position because of what they've expressed to you in the past, how they think that people should act per their gender, okay? That's what I'm getting. But also, it's also vice versa, you know what I'm saying? If this is a woman, they have expressed how they feel like a man should play a certain role and never outstep those boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And they expect that whoever this man is to not step out or say or have this, like, enough courage, basically, to tell them the truth how it is, regardless of whether it's cold-hearted, rude, and disrespectful, because, bitch, what? You've been betraying me and being disrespectful and sneaky this whole time. I don't think it matters here, bitch. Like... I'm also getting, this is probably like, this is a big opportunity for someone to stand up for something that's much bigger, or something that's like overall a bigger picture or a bigger concept. I feel like this might be an opportunity that's going to come by that's like, maybe somebody has been scared to, or maybe somebody doesn't like confrontation or some shit like this. Okay, you'd rather just like let it go, like walk away from something rather than confront it. I feel like somebody's being encouraged to live by example and also participate, not too much, okay? Participate in something that is overall for a bigger concept, a bigger purpose. You don't have to acknowledge and confront something. You don't have to speak out or be courageous or brave about something, right? You don't have to. But doing that and stepping up and using your voice, your position, or your privileges even, is playing a part in a much bigger purpose, or it has a much bigger, you know what I'm saying, like a much bigger purpose than you realize, okay? But this is also somebody's first actions towards doing something like this. Maybe you've always wanted to make a difference overall, like a bigger picture difference, a bigger purpose, a larger purpose difference is what I'm getting, okay? But it starts small, okay? It's got to start somewhere, and I feel like this is actually where it starts for somebody. This is where this journey begins. This is where your voice gets louder. This is where you start yelling, and you don't care. You know what I'm saying? You don't care how loud you are. You don't care that people is like, shut up, quiet down. No, scream louder. Be as loud as you fucking can, bitch, okay? Like, that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody used to quiet down because they'd be like, no, you're being too loud, and you'd be like, okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. No, I feel like that's where something is coming to an end. Just specifically, your first encounter with having to step up, be this courageous being, or say something could be with this person. You know what I'm saying? How it starts really small, how I was saying how somebody wanted to make a bigger picture difference, or like this bigger purpose. Like, I don't know, you wanted to play this part in a bigger purpose overall. In the experience itself, okay? In the human experience, that is. But you have to start somewhere. And I just feel like maybe, just maybe, your first time using your voice or whatever this is with this person. Like, after that, there is no limit. Like, something hasn't been done yet, but once it gets started, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop unless you revert to old ways. It doesn't stop unless you be quiet again. It doesn't stop unless you lower your volume like everyone else tells you to do. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Bro, like, remember when I said that it's like, somebody don't want somebody to be a baddie, or somebody doesn't want them to, like, know that they're a baddie. Somebody doesn't want you to act like you're a baddie or something like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they literally purposely don't want someone to think that this is a big deal, or that this is a big step, or this is a big move, because it is. Because they don't want you to know how powerful it actually is. Like I'm saying, with this one being, right? You're just standing up for a boundary. You're just standing up for something that you believe in, that you don't want to be crossed personally, right? But this is something that overall leads to something much bigger. Do you understand what I'm saying? That, like, this is somebody's first step into speaking up to where, like, actually, I don't know how to put this in words. Today, you're speaking up for your own boundary. Tomorrow, you're speaking up for your entire community. Because you hold that position, because you raised your voice, because you used your privilege for an overall bigger purpose. You stood up for something, you raised your voice, you upheld a boundary, you were strict, okay? It's leading to more opportunities like that. Does that make sense? You're speaking up for a personal boundary today, you're speaking up for a global boundary tomorrow. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Yeah, it starts off small. Somebody doesn't want you to get there, or somebody doesn't want you to see that the smaller steps all add up into the bigger ones. Like, you can't get somewhere without taking the first steps. Okay? Okay, that's it. And goodbye. Oh my god, there's a lot of you guys.